Hi, I'm Rebecca and I'm a vet here at PDSA. Every year we treat over 470,000 pets in our pet hospitals. Whilst this means for most the return to fighting fit health, for many of our patients a trip to the vet can be quite stressful. Cats, for example, are highly territorial creatures and don't often leave the safety of their home territory, so unwillingly being taken away from here can be a scary experience for them. During this video, I'll be talking you through some small steps you can take to help ensure a visit to the vet is a positive experience for everyone. When bringing your cat to see us, the essential piece of equipment is a cat carrier. There are many to choose from in different shapes, sizes and materials. However, it's important you pick one that meets your cat's needs. From a size perspective, your cat should be able to sit, stand upright, turn around and lay down comfortably inside. One thing to keep in mind is that if you bought your cat carrier when they were a kitten, it might not be suitable for them now they're a fully grown adult. Carriers can be opened in a variety of different ways, either by a lid on top or a front door. We recommend one that has both, so the cat can easily walk in and out on their own terms, but can also be unclipped and the lid taken off for us to pick the cat up easily for examination. All cat carriers need to be strong, secure and easy to clean, so the best material for this is plastic. We strongly recommend avoiding cardboard as that cats can easily escape from these and any soiling weakens the structure. The one I have here is a great example of a suitable carrier. Its top can be unclipped so we can easily get access to our patient and means cleaning is quick and easy if there are any accidents. There's also a front door for them to enter and exit as they please and a sturdy handle for carrying. You might have noticed how your cat will often rub against you when you come home or against a new piece of furniture. This is a very common cat behaviour. All they're doing is making sure you and the furniture smell more familiar with their own scent. You might not use your cat carrier that often, but we highly recommend keeping it indoors instead of the shed or garage. This will allow your cat to become comfortable with it and recognise it as part of their territory. You don't want them to associate the carrier just with a stressful experience. Simply leave it in a room that perhaps your cat uses the most and allow them to have free access in and out as they like. You could try placing their favourite blanket inside to coax them in. When it comes to the journey itself, you can try spraying the cat carrier with some pheromone treatment like Fell-Away. This can help them relax. Also, avoid feeding for a couple of hours before travelling, and this will hopefully prevent any sickness. If travelling by car, place the carrier in a location where it's secure and won't rattle around. The footrest is a good example, or use the seat belts to hold it in place on a seat. However you position your carrier, always ensure there's plenty of ventilation and fresh air, and if you have a carrier with a large amount of viewing holes, you could try covering it with a blanket to help your cat feel more safe and secure. For longer journeys, you'll need to take into account feeding and toilet facilities. A good way to meet these needs is to secure a larger crate in the boot of your car. You can place a carrier within this and a litter tray too. Whether the journey is long or short, always remember, never leave your cat or any pet in a car unattended. When you arrive at the pet hospital, there are some final steps you could take to help your cat feel more comfortable. Firstly, avoid rushing. Any sudden movements or shaking of a cat carrier can easily scare even the most calm of cats. Remove the basket from the car smoothly and walk slowly indoors. When in the waiting area, if possible, place the carrier on a high-up shelf off the ground or on an empty seat. You can also bring with you a small blanket to go over the carrier so your cat doesn't have to see any other pets. This will help with a cat's natural instinct to seek high-up areas away from harm when they feel threatened. If the waiting area is overly busy or noisy, it may be best to wait outside if possible. Check with the receptionist if this is okay. That brings us to the end of our video on steps you can take to minimise stress for your cat when bringing them to a vet appointment. Here's a summary of our top tips. Pick a cat carrier that's secure and big enough for your cat to sit, stand and lay down in. Let your cat have access to the carrier freely when it's not in use. Ensure the carrier is safely secured when travelling and make sure there's plenty of ventilation. When at the hospital, if possible, rest the carrier high up on a shelf or on an empty seat. If that's not possible, you can always use a blanket to cover the basket. Lastly, remember, never leave your cat or any pet unattended in a car. We hope you found this video useful. If you have any particular questions or concerns with your own cat, please discuss these with your vet.